Okay, I'm back over at the anvil. The next part that I need to do is I need to hammer this a little bit flat and right here a little bit flat. Okay, so the best way to hammer on an anvil is not way out on the ends. Okay, you want to hammer as close to the middle as possible, where the majority of the force that you're putting goes into a post that goes straight down instead of just floppy out here. Okay, so I'm going to put it right above there. I'm just going to hold it. Tap myself a flat spot. Spin it. Tap. We'll flip it once. Just try again. Okay, just like that. All right, I got two nice flat areas that now I can go use a drill bit to drill the holes in the bottom section. Okay, so actually before we even do that, the first thing I'm going to go do, and I'll show you another carabiner, is file a little notch in this side and mark two little holes to drill on this side. So let's go do that. Okay, we're back at the vise. I just went and grabbed myself a small triangle file out of the drawer mark files in that back corner, and I have my piece. Okay, I want to file inside of that area there. So what I'm going to do is clamp it so that I have access to it, just like that. I'm going to take my file, put it inside, and right there, I'm going to file a notch. So I'm going to start nice and slow till I get a nice little groove. Then once I have that nice groove, I'm going to put my other hand on the other side, and I'm just going to file nice and steady. Okay, just like that. That quick, I filed a nice little notch into the back side, and that little notch is where the wire goes for our clip when we're done. Okay, next thing we need to do, maybe I'll just twist you right here. All right, next thing we need to do is on the end here, we have to mark for two small little holes. So I'm going to just mark with my Sharpie two tiny little spots, just like that. Okay, they're about equal distance from the front of the cut to there, and then equal distance from that hole to this hole. Okay, just like that. Now what we need to do is grab a center punch off the tool wall and grab a hammer off the tool wall, and then again we'll go back over to the vices. So here we go. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is take our center punch, we're going to stand it up in the middle of our little marks, and we're just going to hammer it. Usually it works best if you stand it up, and so I go at an angle. I kind of find where I want it, put that sharp tip where I want it, stand it up, hold on to it, and then tap with the hammer. Okay, and you'll see that we made ourselves a nice little dent. Let's do the next one. Same thing, lean at an angle, stand up, hammer, and you should have a nice little dent. Okay, the more times you have to do this, the harder it gets to keep everything centered and square and looking nice. So if you can do it your first try, that's always the best. All right, cool. So I forgot something. In the last video, you used what I was calling a center punch, but that one I call a prick punch because it's way sharper and it sticks onto the metal better, makes a nice dent. However, this center punch is a little bit duller. It's not nearly as sharp. This will make a nicer dent for the drill bit to follow, and you can see how it kind of sticks into the prick punch. So I'm just going to give it another tap, slide over to my other one. This is awkward to do while holding the hammer. Stand it up, make another dent. Okay, see that? Those are really nice. They got kind of a round bottom. so that our drill bits will just fall right into those perfect little divots.